Hello guys, welcome to Selenium Automation Concept. Today I will discuss why string is called immutable. Okay, so let's open Eclipse. So I will take one real-time example. Okay, let's create first one package. String immutable. And I am creating one class. Okay, so first let's explain that why string is called immutable, right? So through program we can explain that I'm creating one object and assign the initial value as Java. Now immutable means your initial object should not be changed if I try to modify the same string object. Okay, so let's say str dot, there is a inbuilt method called concatenate. Try to invoke that, and here I want to concatenate space programming, and we'll try to print after concatenate. So if it prints Java space programming, that means string is not immutable, right? That means mutable. It should be called mutable, right? And if it's unable to print it, that means string is immutable. That means original objects remain unchanged. That's why it was unable to print it even after concatenating the program. Let's see. So as we are seeing that it is still printing the original one. Okay, so that means when we try to change also, okay, so that original object got remain unchanged. Let me explain with a pictorial view. So how it will things will happen in memory, right? So here let's say there is a memory location. So here initially we created one object with the value Java. Okay, so it will occupy some space in the memory here. Okay, well, so when we concatenated using space programming, so basically we didn't get that modified value. Why? What happened in the memory? It created another object. Okay, it basically created another object. Okay, but why we didn't get the value? Because my string reference variable is this, so that reference variable will be look like this. Let's say str. So when we created the initial object, right, so it was pointing to this. Now we tried to modify this object, but it didn't happen. Rather it created a different object. But why we didn't get that modified value? Because it created a different object, but my reference variable is still pointing to the earlier one. That's why it printed the Java. Okay, and that's why it is called the immutable. String is immutable. Now someone might say, okay, I can easily write this and print this. I'm getting the modified value, then how come string is immutable? So here is the difference. As I told like that, it was originally printing to the pointing to the earlier object, right? That is the initial object. When I'm doing str equals to str dot concatenate, okay, so that means I'm basically changing my reference. Okay, I'm basically changing my reference. Now it will refer to the new object. So whenever I will try to concatenate, it will create a separate object with the modified value. Okay, now I'm changing the reference also here to the new object from the earlier object. So that is what. Then I will get the value. But as part of the immutable feature for the string class, so original object won't be modified. Okay, so rather it will create a different object. That's why string is called immutable. Okay, unlike this, there are other two classes. One is the string buffer and another is the string builder. So I can show you the difference. String builder is SBL. SBL also has one inbuilt method called append. Taking that, here also I'm appending. Okay, let me comment out this. So the way I wrote my code earlier before including this str equals to, okay, the same way I wrote the code to check that whether it is mutable or immutable for string buffer builder class. Okay, let me run it. So I'm getting the expected value, even the modified value also. Okay, without changing the reference here. I didn't change the reference. So initially I created an object with this Java, and on the same object only I changed the value, right? So the original objects got modified. Okay, I did not require to change the reference here. Okay, so that's why string builder is called mutable. Similarly, string buffer. SVF. Let me comment out this also. Let me see how it is mutable. Yeah, so I'm getting the expected value. Okay, so that means for string buffer and string builder, both are the mutable. Okay, so whenever we will try to modify the origin value, okay, the original objects will be modified. But unlike this, string is immutable. Okay, so rather than modifying the original object, it will create a new object. Okay, if we want to get the modified value, then we have to change the reference. Okay, so that it can point to the new object. Okay, that way we can get the modified value. So that is the end of the session. Okay. Thanks.